Thank you very much, officials of the EFF and members of the media. We have launched our campaign yesterday successfully at Gandhi Square, and we are today unveiling a billboard, which is a sign of the readiness of the EFF to engage in an election campaign. Many of these billboards will be seen all over South Africa in all the municipalities. There will not be a single municipality without an EFF billboard poster, including the face posters of our own candidates. We are very serious about this election, and we want to make sure that we take over as many municipalities as possible. We are targeting to be number one after the 1st of November. So we are here to just send a message that the EFF is ready for elections. After this, we'll be launching our radio and TV adverts. Thank you very much.
Thank you. I'm going to take any questions. We're going to take just a couple, yeah? One question each. 1, 2, and 3, and then we'll close. Thank you,
sir. I just want Mr. President to react to the accusation that your party contravened the National Disaster Act yesterday.
Well, that question doesn't arise. We told you we were not going to comply with those things. You know, guys, and I was watching on the news and everywhere else. Cyril Ramaphosa had a rally yesterday in Soweto. In Tembisa. None of you said anything about it. If anything, it's about the EFF. Cyril had more people in Tembisa. Cyril had more people in Soweto. It has never been an issue. These nonsensical regulations that must apply to the EFF is not going to happen. So even the DAs think that is going to take action against the EFF, they will have to start with Cyril. Cyril had more than the required number in Soweto. There was no problem. Cyril had more than the required number in Tembisa. Yesterday, there was no problem. What is this thing that there are rules for EFF and there are rules for other people? They put regulations to regulate us so that they don't comply with the same regulations and then they outsmart us. We're not going to allow that. We're not going to be outsmarted by fools. They think we don't see what they are doing. We are seeing what they are doing, and we're not going to allow that.
Thank you,
but anyway, we said from the beginning, these lockdown regulations do no longer make sense, and therefore we're not going to be complying with them.
Thank you, President. Identify your full name and where you're from.
From SABC TV News. Yeah. My first question is covered. The second question that I have for you, Mr. Malema, is the second question that I have for you is that the UK has put South Africa in the red list. Can you react to that, please?
Well, I don't have anything to do with UK. We don't want to continue being the subjects of our colonial master. They must decide what they want to do. It's their own country, they decide for themselves. So why should people be crying to go to the UK? The ANC government must also put the UK in the red list. Yeah, because it has been red from colonial times. Yeah, so let's put it on the red list. If they put you on red list, you put them on red list. If they want visa from you, you want visa from them. Because we're equals. This thing that we continue to be treated as a colonial subject, it's wrong and must not allow it.
Thank you. We have 3. Are both of you going? Just identify your name and ask your question.
African News Agency. So, President, just give us an idea of the budget for your campaign for this election.
Well, I think the TG is better placed to deal with that, but it's a couple of millions which we do not have. It's a very ambitious plan, and it's a very costly plan, but we hope to arrive there. We do not have the money. We have ideas, and the money should not stop us from having ideas. We're engaging with different service providers to provide us some credit so that we can pay over a period of time, because we may not in the immediate want to or have the money, but we know that we'll be able to service them if they give us posters, all types of things on credit. We're also applying for a loan from the bank to give us a loan so that we can run a successful campaign. It is not advisable to tell your enemies how much you have, because they will outsmart you. So they must just know that you are in the race. Yes. And everything else will be done within the confines of the law. Anyone who makes contributions to the EFF, if they do finally, I will make declarations. Several people, several institutions have said to us they will make donations to all parties in a proportional manner. We're still waiting. And when that is done, we'll declare to the IC.
Thank you. Last question, everybody, a name and the media.
Evelyn CD, EWN. Mr. Malema, we had this morning Metro Bus complaining about you not come to square in a stage this morning. What do you say about it? They said you left your chance, the place was very free. Was it that deliberate? What is the situation?
You must answer.
No, it's not true. We were there in the morning, even last night we moved all those things that were there. And all our equipment and everything that was our guys were there this morning, so it's not true. I don't know where that statement comes from. Because it never came to
When was the tent removed?
The tent was removed and we finished around 6 this morning.
So we finished around 6. When I left, it was a commitment. That's why I say ask him, because he's the one who told me that once all is done, everything is going to be removed. And I was concerned about the buses in the morning, that are we not going to inconvenience the workers tomorrow? They said no, we're going to make sure that everything is removed. So we didn't have time to speak before to get the sense of what really transpired. But the plan has always been there, like the SG says. They've cleaned up the place.
Thank you, members of thank you, President and
May I ask the
officials.
last question? It's Baldwin
okay.
Daba from Independent Media. Mr. Malema, people have mixed views about Gandhi. Your headquarters are situated at Gandhi Square. Unfortunately, Mrs. Mente did indicate that Gandhi is a racist. What is the party stance on that? Are you going to campaign for the renaming of that square after?
Yeah, he's a racist. We must rename it. To better people. I had a suggestion yesterday that it must be named after Winnie Mandela or something like that. But how they came to name it after Gandhi, I really don't understand what went through them to even want to consider such a name, to be honored at such a strategic place where our people, converge to go and sell their labor. So we really are not celebrating that name. I think our arrival there would help to resolve that.